You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Just go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You gotta respect anything a person does to stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
The boxing world is reeling after shocking reports surfaced that Floyd Mayweather is being sued over an eye-watering $500 million debt. The news has hit as hard as any knockout punch, sending shockwaves through fans, pundits, and fighters alike. Once celebrated as Money Mayweather for his perfect record and opulent lifestyle, the former champion now finds himself under intense scrutiny. Social media is ablaze with reactions ranging from disbelief to schadenfreude, some calling it karma, others stunned that someone so rich could fall so far. One blunt commentator summed it up: he's an idiot. As the saga unfolds, it's beginning to feel more like a real-life boxing thriller than a headline.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because...
According to court documents and insider sources, the staggering $500 million lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather stems from a trail of failed business ventures, mounting unpaid debts, and what some are calling shockingly reckless financial decisions. While the retired boxing icon has long flaunted his lavish lifestyle, critics now wonder if the wealth was more illusion than reality. The legal bombshell has ignited fierce debate, with boxing insiders suggesting that Mayweather's relentless pursuit of a billionaire persona may have finally backfired, potentially leaving behind a financial disaster that could forever stain his legacy.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autographed gloves.
Oh my God, that's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing mounting criticism for his involvement in several controversial cryptocurrency promotions that have allegedly caused substantial financial losses for his followers. One prominent case centers on the Ethereum Max, EMAX token, which Mayweather heavily endorsed during a major boxing event and through other public appearances. Despite his high-profile backing, the token's value later plummeted by over 99%. Leaving many investors feeling deceived and financially devastated. Further scrutiny has connected Mayweather to a series of crypto ventures now accused of being rug pulls, schemes where developers suddenly abandon the project, triggering a complete collapse in value.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a $20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
A notable example is the Centra Tech initial coin offering, ICO, in 2017, which landed Mayweather in legal trouble with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. He was fined for failing to disclose payments he received to promote the project. Critics argue that Mayweather repeatedly used his celebrity status to endorse high-risk ventures without transparently revealing his financial ties, contributing to significant losses for unsuspecting investors. The Centra Tech case has since become a cautionary tale of celebrity-backed crypto endorsements gone wrong.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your crypto mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the recurring nature of these incidents has fueled growing outrage among fans and the wider crypto community, with some mockingly rebranding him Scamweather in a play on his famous moniker, Money Mayweather. This emerging pattern has intensified concerns about the ethical responsibilities of celebrities when endorsing financial products. Critics argue that without greater transparency and accountability, high-profile figures can easily mislead the public, often with devastating consequences for everyday investors.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has publicly taken aim at Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of unethical financial conduct and claiming that much of Mayweather's wealth was built on dishonest foundations. McGregor's remarks add fuel to the fire following a string of legal disputes involving Mayweather and several luxury jewelers who allege the former champion failed to pay for expensive high-end jewelry. The accusations further damage Mayweather's public image as questions mount over the legitimacy of his financial empire.